Mickey Harte, congratulations. Derry are National League champions. Can you put a bit of sense on that game for us, please?
I think we'll take a while to put sense on that. It was actually, I've never been in an encounter like it, even at underage football, and I've been in many games over the last 30 odd years. But I think that was one of the most hectic scenes out there, and for it to happen at Croke Park in the national final, I'd say it must have been good for the neutrals to watch, not particularly good for us. I think we won the game a number of times and had to go back and win it eventually in the end. So it's a credit to both sides. They just went at it toe to toe, hell for leather, and I think that it had to be a very good game for the neutral.
What does it say about the mentality of these Derry players that they didn't drop their heads after Dublin came back in normal time and extra time? They kept going.
Yeah, well, that's what it was about. I mean, you can't get experience like that unless you're in that place, and it's a good experience. It doesn't guarantee that anything will happen in the future because of it, but it guarantees that Derry can bank that experience, and maybe when they need to pull out some of it again, they know that they've been there before. So yes, I think it's good to have the experience and come out with a win, but I say it doesn't guarantee anything else. We're into a new ball game now of the Ulster Championship, and that's the only show in town after this.
What pleased you most about the team's performance?
Just the fact that they did have the resilience and the strength of character to come back after being overhauled from very strong positions. Like, you felt we should have closed the game out a few times during that, both in normal time and in added time, and extra time, and Dublin came back as they do, as we know how good they are and the champions they've been over years and years. So to be able to stand up to that kind of pressure and still get the result in the end has been critical. If we hadn't got the result in the end, it would have been a bit devastating, I would have felt.
Lots of stars, but Owen McAvoy 2-2 today. He's developing into a serious footballer, isn't he?
Absolutely. A lovely young man, lovely stature about him, lovely presence about him, and he just cut loose for 2 goals today. He can do that. I haven't seen him doing that often, but we're only in for a number of months. But I've seen him last year playing for Derry the last couple of years, and as a young man he was playing with great maturity, and actually he showed that maturity today.
You said it would be devastating had you lost. You've won, you've beaten the All-Ireland champions in the league final. What does this do for you going into the Ulster Championship?
Well, it gives us the confidence to know that these players are good enough to challenge at the top level, and that's what it gives you. But as I say, it doesn't guarantee anything, because it's a new ball game, and we all know the Ulster Championship. I have the experience myself of it. The last time that Tyrone won the National League was 2003. We went out in the first round of the Championship and almost lost to Derry. We were lucky to draw with them, won the replay okay, but it doesn't guarantee anything, that's for sure. And maybe it puts the spotlight a bit on Derry, as they were favourites, I'd have felt anyway, as being defending champions for 2 years. This won't help that. It'll make them favourites again, and I'd say the only team that'll love that will be Donegal.
Well done today.